Something doesn't add up, from one who serves May 2nd, 2017. This is just me doing some math given what's been said about the funding released for the RV, which seems to point to the fact what we've been told can't be true. I am not calling anyone a liar, nor am I trying to disrespect grandfather or any of the elders nor anyone else involved in this world liberation effort. They all deserve our greatest respect and thanks for their hardships, many even having given their lives, and their selfless efforts and steadfastness to the cause so we can receive this amazing gift from the Creator. The results are rather curious though. You be the judge. 168 zeros is what's been said has been released for the RV. There are about 8 billion people on Earth right now, highballing it a bit. Simply giving each of these 8 billion people equal share in the 168 zeros affords each of us 1E168/8E9 equals 1.25E158. You think an exchange banker would give anyone this amount? I sure don't. If we assume most of the money is for governments and countries, where what's left for exchangers is a mere 0.1%, it would allow giving each person on Earth 1E168/1000 equals 1E165/8E9 equals 1.25E155. How many people think they could get an exchange banker to give them that? Even if they only allocated 1/billionth of that 168 zeros to RV exchanges, what could they give every single person on Earth? 1E168/1E9 equals 1E159/8E9 equals 1.25E149. Anyone think they'll be able to talk the exchange banker into giving them 149 zeros? Nope, me neither. Something seriously does not compute here. Compared to what's going to be paid out during the worldwide exchange, where is the immense amount of leftover money actually going, because we're collectively getting pocket change by comparison? Most assuredly the 1E168 figure makes no sense, because what's going to be paid out through currency exchanges won't even come close to this. If this figure is even close to being correct, who gets to pocket the massive amount of money left over that was supposedly released for the RV that wasn't used as such? As they say, things that make you go And just to put this out to ponder over. It's been said there are about 50 million exchangers worldwide. Let's assume each of them gets 24 zeros, 1E24. The reality is that very few will, only some large ZIM holders will, and that's perhaps a few thousand people, not millions. Most, especially those with other first basket currencies and no ZIM, where humanitarian rates are far less than ZIM, wasn't IQD stated at something like 300x max, won't be getting nearly that much. But let's do the math. 50E6*1E24 equals 5E31. Yeah, only 31 zeros needed to give everyone exchanging worldwide 24 zeros. See why nothing is adding up? Because it doesn't. Am I missing something here in my analysis? Because I don't think I am. Okay. Having said this, letting things fall where they may, let's put things into perspective, because as I said on opening, this is not being done to point the finger at anyone nor agitate anyone. It's just a simple analysis that sure seems to point to the fact what we've been told is seriously in error. Nobody is getting a raw deal at the exchange regardless what you can negotiate, because nobody could even spend the proceeds from exchanging a single 100T ZIM note taking the scream rate, $3.00 plus. Not even in 1,000 years, that'd mean, without interest, you'd have to spend $300 billion each and every one of those 1,000 years. Yeah, good luck with that. Even as a humanitarian, if you could spend even $1T a year, you'd have to do that for 300 years before you ran out, assuming no interest. Even at the scream rate, what most who accept it will get is seriously silly. But as OWK so correctly stated, or was that Yosef or both, it's not about the money, because nobody could spend the proceeds from even a single 50T note in their lifetime if even all they accepted was the $3 rate and no interest. It's instead the motivation factor associated with the money. The way I look at this is, all of us, coming from a cabal world, programmed from the day we're born to fit into a world of lack, doubt, fear, death, deception, manipulation on every level. We need enough money to overcome the inertia, so we start moving forward and stay moving forward. As motivated as we all feel, there's still going to be a need for a little push after the exchange to help us nudge it into forward to start bleeding cash profusely. Wink. Quadrillions, or more, seems silly, but look at it from another perspective. We now have enough that we quickly realize there's no way, even if we live thousands of years, the well could ever possibly run dry even if we don't get any interest on the money. It quickly makes the "how much do you have" part of this meaningless. It's just a tool to do good on earth and to allow each of us to live a comfortable life, however we each define this, as we embark on this lifelong task where that money will always be there regardless how much we spend each year. This gift of endless abundance completely removes the cabal control aspect of money from the equation, because in their now defunct world, money was a control mechanism, as was controlling energy and food and other things to sustain a level of fear and helplessness among the world's population, so the cabal remained in control. Simply put, it sets us free, complete freedom to follow our hearts and do the good we want to without fear we'll ever run out of money to continue that task until it's done, or until money becomes obsolete and defunct. This money we're getting is simply a transitionary instrument to help us bridge the gap between the world of lack we currently live in and the world of infinite abundance we're transitioning to in as comfortable a way as is possible. In other words, it helps us to ease into our new paradigm. Nobody pops a cork or blows a gasket or throws a rod. Wink. Nice, smooth, enjoyable transition, all the while we're seriously helping Earth and our brethren in need. I can't wait. Regarding my analysis of the RV funding, make your own judgments, but something sure seems not to be adding up. May we all get far more than we could have ever imagined, and may our lives be full, happy, productive, and intensely gratifying for our efforts to rebuild Earth and help all needing it. Signed,